Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. If you like today's video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment so I know that you've been, don't be shy, and please enjoy. Right, I've come on to decorate some little pots I've got here. I've had them for a while and I've put a little bit of an undercoat on them. It's a bit patchy, but that's okay. I don't mind if they look a bit rustic. And I've got some napkins that I'm going to put on. Now I've had these here for quite some time and I don't really know how it's going to work, so it's just trial and error, but I'm going to put some just PVA glue down for the moment just to put them down, and then we'll decide what we're going to do after that. I'll most probably seal them with some sealer, and then I'm going to take them to my caravan. I don't mind if they're a little bit wrinkly. Not quite sure how they're going to work out, but we'll see how they go and whether I like them and whether I'm going to glue anything else on the top of them. Yeah, not quite sure on that. Right, now I think I'm just going to pull those off the top. Not sure if I'm going to put anything over the rim there or not, but I've got to glue down on the bottom. Oh, I hope I've got you in shot here. Let me move my camera this way a bit. Yeah, that's better. So, quite liking the look of that. Just nicer than terracotta pots, I think. Right, let me have a look. What have I got there? Right. I think we're only going to need 2 of these. Let me have a little look here. Right. Just got a couple of wedges of foam there to hold them in. Been home a couple of days, but my husband's not been well, so I had to get him organised with a doctor's conference on the phone. We're not going for actual doctor's visits unless we have to, and because they know he's an asthmatic and I knew it was asthma, they just took my word for it. Now I think I'm going to put this one here, and then I will fill in the edges later. So he's got antibiotics and prednisone, and he's feeling a bit better today, which is good, because we're off back down to the lake come Thursday, because it's Queen's birthday weekend next weekend. Not that the weekends make much difference to us, but you get to catch up with people that are only come at the weekends because they work. So we'll go down most probably Wednesday. This little one here had something stuck in it, a foam flower or something at some time, and I've just taken it apart. Of course it got ruined in some way, and now I'm just going to make it into something else. I don't know what I'm going to put in this one. I'll most probably put a little artificial plant in this one. I might make it as a pin cushion or something like that. I'm not sure yet. Just got to put a few more bits on it, I think. Right, just in here. Just pop that little bit there. Just got to fill in the holes. Right, and how are we on this side? Just fluff it around on my fingers. Right, I think I'm just going to put that one aside to dry for now, and I'll just decide how much more it needs after that. Now I've got a bigger one here, and this one here has had a big crack in it, but I'm just going to fill it in and hope that the napkin holds it together. And I've got a different napkin here, which is very pretty. I think this one I might just go around the rim on the edge, just because it will give it a little bit more support on that crack. So just going to go in there a little bit like that. Not quite sure if this is going to work or not, but we're giving it a try. Just put plenty of glue on it. Right. Just going to bring that over. I don't know if it's going to sit nice or not. Most probably not, but I can give it some, just split it off a bit, I think, or just might just double it over. Just double it over, I think. It'll just put a crease in it. You won't notice it when it's done, I don't think. Well, I hope not anyway. But we will see. I would have painted them, but I'm not very good at painting. I might paint over them a little bit, but I'm not sure about that either. Just going to give that a little wipe, and it gives it wrinkles, but I'm okay with that. Well, I'm sorry, here I am out of shot again. I keep on forgetting to look. This is going to be quite nice with it over the rim. It can be quite wrinkly, this one, but it's okay. Right, now if I can lay it down this way without destroying it. Put some more glue in this side, and I might just have to split one of these down the middle. I'll just get a wet brush to split it, so it'll go over the top. It comes out a little bit nicer. And put some glue under there and just wipe that down over the top. Right, that's better. Quite liking that actually. I just glue the insides down a little bit. Awesome. Right, now I think we need that wider one again, a wider one again on here. That'll get that like that. I'll just hold it in my hand. Give it a really just gives it a little I don't think we need that to go that far. I'll just be able to break that off up there. I might just have to put a piece in at the top. You don't, when they're bigger at the top than the bottom, they're a little bit more difficult to do. We've had 3 beautiful frosts while we were down at the lake, and we've been home 2 days, and we've had 2 beautiful days of heavy frosts and lovely days. Today is not quite as nice. There is supposed to be rain coming, and I'm sure the farmers and the people of Auckland are really holding out for it because we've been in such a drought. I'll just get a cloth to wipe my hands. Right, now we just want a little bit. That is going to go over the top of this one, just on this little edge here. I just put that around like that. And over the edge. Just pop that down and take it over the top. Alright. Let's give the bottom a good wipe up. We don't really care about the bottom, but we don't want lumps of glue everywhere, so just it's got quite a little wrinkle on it, but I think it's going to be quite nice when it dries up. So we'll just put this one aside. Right, now just wipe up our mess a little bit here. Right, now I have another one. And this one is a bigger one again, so it might have to come out a little bit for this one. And a couple of wedge sponges. It's got to be a wedge. If it's not a wedge, it won't slide underneath it. Oh, excuse me. And this one here, it's got a little boat. So here I'm hoping that I can glue around the bottoms. Now, I think I need a measuring stick. Let's get rid of those and see how that is. That is like 4 inches. So I think we might just have to give this one a trim so it comes up under the lip, which comes just across the top of the boat houses, I think they are, or little dressing gown things for beaches. I'm not really sure. We don't have them in our country, but they're very cute. And I thought we do have some boathouse motels or cabins at the camp where our caravan is, and they reminded me a little bit. Ours are not coloured, but reminds me a little bit of them, so I thought one of those would be nice. Just take all these off so the sky can go around the the top lip. Awesome. I like that. Right, get our little wedges back. Put you where you can be seen. Right, and this will just fit underneath, and then we'll take the top one, this one, we will tuck tape to go over the top like that. I'm sure that'll be good. Hopefully. Let's see if it works out. And I think we'll just do a little bit at a time. I'm going to put that there. Let's take our you double up on me there. Don't be too wrinkly. But the bottom, if it doesn't meet up, we will just add something to it later too. I think I need to just trim you off there and see how we go. Yeah, just try and get it so it makes it a little bit straighter. Just pull that off a bit and put us down there. Yeah, put a little bit of something around the bottom, I think. Right, so that's what that's looking like. I quite like that. Just put these up the top, I think, so that we don't right, now what have we got here? I think I might just trim them, not with scissors, with a, so that I can separate the colours, and making them smaller like this possibly will make it better. Yes, I think it will. And then we'll just fill in the edges with blue, or add something else to it so that we can get a little bit straighter. And I should have thought of that beforehand, but me, I don't think of things beforehand. It always comes to me while I'm doing it. Now I think this one here needs to be pulled off a bit. Yep. Right. I'll just take that blue one right off there. I think that's going to be better. Hopefully, she says. Hopefully. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to have a purple one. I don't know if we can fit a purple one in. We just don't seem to have a full purple one, so it's going to have to be just green and yellow, I think. So, I think that's going to be better. Yes. Right, I think I'm going to give that a split at the bottom and glue that around like that, and maybe fold that just over a little bit. Let's see if we can. I'm not sure about that at all. Yes. Might just have to put a little crease in it, I think. I just want to get these done so I can take them down to the lake and have them sitting on my patio. Don't want that. Just tidy that up again and hopefully just take that bit of blue off. Yes. Don't know how this is going to turn out, but I'll just move it up a bit, around a bit. See what we've got here. Right, now we need another yellow one, a full yellow one. Right. So we'll just get another brush here. We'll take you down there, and you down there, and pull you apart. Now I'm going to put you in there like that. Hopefully this will work out. Right. I think that's going to be okay. Not going to be perfect, but then nothing I do is perfect. Oh, damn it. Just took a hunk out of that. I'll just have to fill that bit in later to be more gentle, because it's right. So the houses are looking like a little bit of a blue one in there that needs to come off. I might have to get some. Now, what's that one looking like? Take that bit out of there. Yeah, there, okay. Right, now, what am I going to do in between there? Now, let's have a little look. Let's see what I can do to fix this up a little bit. Would a little part pink one look like in there? Let me have a look. Why not? Let's just have a little look, see if we can do that. Have a little look and see if a little. That's what I should have done. I should have put those in first, shouldn't have I? Let's see if I like that. No, I don't. Right. Okay. We will start putting our blue on the top and see what we can do down these sides here. Whether we'll put blue. Right, I'm going to slip that around there. And just slip that around the top. Right. Let's have a little look and see if we can just fold that down in bits across there. I think we can do that. Just have a little look. Right. This bit's got a little bit on it. Just tuck it up under there. Right, let's put that bit there and that bit there. And let's see if I can just take a little bit of that off. And a little bit of that off there. Put it there. And don't know if this is going to work. Just put that there and pull that bit off. A bit can just go there like that. Don't mind if it's crinkly, it just looks a bit like the blue sky. I'll just take a little bit more of that to put there. Cool. Just made a little boo-boo there, didn't I? This is a good thing about tissue. You can just put another piece over the top. Does not look too bad. And I've got a little bit of the brown here that I can just put over this little bit here. There it is. Don't know if you can see that. Just a little bit that needs to cover the sand or whatever it is, the dirt. Right, it's quite cool. Right, I might have to let this dry a little bit. I'll just let it dry a bit and then I'll be back to, because otherwise I'm going to destroy all the bottom of it. Right, I'm back and this is much harder than I thought it would, and I've mucked up the bottom, so I think I'm going to have to put paint on it, but that's okay. I've had another little idea while I was drying this. Excuse me. I was very naughty today and had a chocolate Easter egg. We didn't have any at Easter because the stores shut because of lockdown before we could get them. My daughter did buy me a small one, but that was enough. And on our way home from the lake, we stopped in to the Warehouse, which is one of our variety stores, and they had all their Easter eggs on sale. It didn't matter what size, for $1.90, $1.89. So I bought a big Easter treat for my husband, myself, and my sister. Right, now I'm going to put these down the bottom where this is dry, so I can just do that top bit there. And I'm just doing it in little bits so that we don't stuff it all up. Oh, I didn't want to rip that bit off. That was just too rough on my part. Now, let's have a little look, see what we can do here. I'll just see if I can get a little bit more. Hope we're not going to run out. If we run out, I'll be painting it. So I think I'm going to leave bits of gaps and just get the bits over that I can do. And I'm going to be putting paint on it, I think. which sounds like a great idea. Right, pop you down again. Right, put this a little bit here. Oops. Just pop you over there like that. I don't know if this was well thought out or not, but hey, we just got to go with what we've got and what we started. And then put your finger on it and lift it up. That's a smart thing to do. Right. Right. Okay. I'll just dry this again and see what we can do with it. Right, I'm back and I've got some blue here. And I'm just going to dab it around. No, I'm going to add all different colours of blue, I think. Be careful not to dab my, you can see where the tissue's all not bubbled up, all got all wrinkled. But I'm okay with that. I'm not upset about that. But I will put some, and this is not outside paint, this is just craft paint, but I will seal it when I've finished it. I'm just going to put all this blue around for a start, and then we'll see, put some white and maybe some darker blue, see how it goes. Quite liking that actually. Some more paint down here. Just have to get a paintbrush around all the little fiddly bits. Quite liking the look of that a lot actually. All the dark, all the little bits there. That's what it's looking like. I'm quite liking that. Right, we're just going to put that down, and I'm just going to get a little brush here, just to go around the edges, just to come up to our houses. I don't have to be perfect. You're not looking for perfection. Just don't want it to look really patchy. Oops, sorry, here I am out of shot again. I'm terrible. So things are a little bit more normal here in our country. We can move around now. We can have gatherings of up to 10, which is good, but if it goes up on Monday, they're going to decide if it can go up even further. And if it goes up to 20, well, that means that my whole family, children and grandchildren that live around here, around the area, we'll all be able to meet at the same house and have a barbecue. Well, no, not a barbecue now. The weather's getting a bit cold for that, but get together. And here I am out of shot again. I'm so sorry. Take those out a bit. So that'll be nice. My son and daughter-in-law have just moved into a new house. It's the one that was working on the farm. Well, she still works for them, but because the husband died, they've had to get a manager in. So that meant they had to give up their house. But friends of hers knew somebody who had a farmhouse for rent. And so they got to get not a reasonably nice farmhouse, and because they like to live in the country. I'm really quite happy with it. I think that's looking quite cool. Alright, so I'll get rid of the blue, and I should have some brown here, I think. Some brown and some, oh no, fawn of some sort. What's that? Tan. And I think we might just put some sand or whatever it is. Don't use them for a while if you're not careful with the way you wipe them when you put them back. They get a bit gummed up. Right, so we're going to go around with a bit of brown, just in places. Right, I'm going around there with that colour. Just give that a bit of a dry off. Right, I'm back. Just going to get some different colours going through it. It looks more dirt than sand, and I think it should be a bit sandy. So we'll just give it our own little interpretation. And that's what we're looking like. Just motley it up so it's a bit of both. I'm not an expert at doing this sort of thing, so it's just a matter of doing it till you like it. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Right, now what am I going to do? I think that I would have a marker pen here in our houses. Some of our houses just need to have a little defined space between them. So just getting just a little outline, just to give me a little roughish look, but it looks a little bit better than the roughness I've done on it. Now, some places do, some look a little bit not so great, but I'm okay with that. And just look like they need a painting. And the other ones. Like that. I'm not great at this, but I'm not unhappy with it. It's looking like it's just defines the house a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I think I'm quite happy with that. It's looking quite good. All right, what are we going to do now? These have little peaks on them here, so we're just going to finish that off. This one here. Yep, no, I think I'm happy with that. Now, what? I think we need just a smidgen of white. To add our little clouds back again, I think. I don't know if they look like clouds, but it's just giving it just a little patchiness going on, I think, is what we need. So it's not totally all blue. I think I'm okay with that one. I think that one looks really cool. All right. Well, I have got a big one to do, but it's going to take me longer, and I might have to have a think about it because it is very big, and I don't know whether I'll be able to fit it in my screen, but that's that one. Have a look at these ones, see if I can touch them yet. No, I can't touch them yet, so I'll leave you with that one. I'll add some little birds to it, but I'm really quite happy with that. Got a real rustic look to it. Thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.